Hey guys, so starting today, I'm gonna begin working on a new series. I'm gonna call it the One Life Albion series. And the idea for this series is basically to grab a set, go out there in the open world, and just see how long I last before I into that set and like how much content I can get while I'm out there. Um, Usually when we make Albion videos, we try to edit it. We try to like pack all the action into one video, right? So if you watch a 15 minutes video, it'd be just like 15 minutes of constant fighting. But of course, you guys play this game and you know that that's not really how Albion is. Most of the times, you go out there, probably like play for 2 hours, then an hour and 30 minutes of that is going to be just fame farming and gathering. Most of the times, it's really quiet out there, and occasionally you get some action, and that's what actually makes the action fun, right? Because it pops up out of nowhere and it's unexpected. So I'm gonna try to, stay true to that. So like I don't want to bore you guys by just PvEing all the time, but like that is how Albion is, right? So there I will be showing some of that PvE as well. If I see like a boss or like a big gathering or something that gets me excited, then I'll include that in the video as well. Now I say it's One Life Albion, but as you can see, I am already about to die. But since this is my first time, I'm just gonna call this one my warm-up death, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go back to town and grab another set and see what kind of content I could get. Now, the real reason for this video idea is because I wanted to come up with some kind of a format for daily uploads. So that's the goal. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible, trying to make like daily uploads with these. And like I was saying earlier, usually when we make Albion videos, we try to like edit a lot of action into one video. But we all know that like when we make a montage video like that, that's not all from one day, right? Videos like that usually take like a few days or a week just to get the footage, just to find all the good fights. So that's not really gonna be viable for daily uploads. But if I do this, if I just go out there and do this, like let's see what kind of content we can get, kind of videos, then I can upload daily. So if you like this kind of video, if you like this kind of video idea, just make sure you're sub to the channel and you'll be notified when I upload more of these. Alright, so let's talk about the content. Now, I am re-geared at this point. I ran back into the roads and I found a couple of roamers in here, and they were not afraid to fight me. I am outgearing them by a lot. I'm A3 one-hand dagger. Not a one-shot one-hand dagger though, because the Royal Helmet build doesn't really work anymore. The whole idea of like stunning someone while they're still mounted and then killing them like right off of their mount, that doesn't really work anymore because the last patch nerfed CCs. If you chain 2 stuns together now, the second stun will have massive diminished returns on it, so the Royal Helmet will not stun people for long enough for you to just one-shot them anymore. Which is why we're using Demon Helmet, Birdwatch Cape. This is like the old school way of playing one-hand dagger. And it, like, you don't have a hard stun chain anymore, so you can't really just hold people still while you kill them, right? So one-shotting people off of their mounts is really not going to be much of a thing anymore, which is why we are resorting to this bait them into dismount me kind of strategy. That's what I'm trying to pull off here with these guys. Now, I already dismounted and kind of tussled with one of them earlier, so now they are pretty cautious of my damage. So when they dismount me, you're gonna see like they're gonna turn on their defenses right away. Especially the Bloodletter player over there is gonna pop his Hunter Hood right away, and because of that, I had to kind of do some target swapping. I was gonna go for the Bloodletter, but he turned on Hunter Hood right away, so I went for the sword, and he popped his Guardian boots before my silence procced. So I had to go back to the Bloodletter player, and it was a huge gear gap, and plus it's a one-hand dagger, so I was able to kill one and steal the loot and run away. down there. Of course, somewhere around like 250 to 300k of that was actually my gathering tools, so it's about 400, 500k for a first kill like that, not too bad. So after I killed that guy, I looted most of his inventory and his friend looted the rest and ran away, and I decided to go a little deeper to see what I could find in the roads, and it turned out to be just a dead-end road, like, you know, one exit kind of a tile, like right here. And this is a TA zone though, so all the fiber nodes there will also have leather miners, and I am out here trying to gather some leather, some ore, and fish. And T8 fishing in the Life Albion is really profitable actually, because they give you the pyramid snappers, and usually when I find a T8 fishing zone, I would, like, if there's water in there, I would sail out to fish. I didn't bring fishing baits though, so I'll just be fishing the hotspots. And this is my first cast, so I got a snapper right away, so that's pretty lucky. And I'm kind of sad here because I found a whole lot of those like, people call them like mini aspects. They're actually called like veterans for the one sword ones, and two sword ones are called the elites. Right, so I found a whole bunch of like veteran and elite fiber mobs, and even a tier 6 fiber aspect, but I couldn't gather it. So that's something I'm gonna work on next, I guess. Like right now I have T8 leather. When I have enough learning points, I'm gonna get T8 ore, and then I'll get fiber after that, I think. But like right now I have almost no learning points at all, so by the time I get learning points for leveling up ore, I might just get ore already, like just by gathering the whole way, and then I might just save the learning points I get for leveling up fiber. This fiber is supposedly pretty profitable. I think like right now leather sells the best, right? And I think leather and fishing are like close seconds, if I'm not wrong. T8 gathering today, or just got T8 leather today by clicking like 400 something learning points, and like right now this is feeling pretty good that I'm able to use a T8 tool now to gather these lower tier nodes. It's going like so much faster than before. And this right here is like right next to where I was gathering the leather. You see all these elites here and even an aspect right there. That's just so tragic. Oh wait, this is actually a T7 aspect. It's just so tragic that I couldn't I just couldn't gather those. Alright, so that road wasn't leading anywhere, as I was saying earlier, which is why after I gathered, I went back to the Royals to look for a different connection. And then I find this guy here just sitting at a portal. He's obviously waiting to go inside, right? And his build, he's running a funeral claw build. He's part of a gang squad. And his friends are probably like already in the portal, so I'm thinking like I can just flag up and go kill him because his friends will be still inside. But of course, like if I start attacking him, his friends are gonna come out, so I have to do it quick. And I've never tried to like gank someone off a horse with the old school dagger build, like without the royal helmet. This is like the first time seeing this can actually like I still have the damage. The issue is just normally this wouldn't happen because they would start walking away from me. But this guy was literally just sitting AFK on the portal, so I got a free kill and got away with it. Didn't really get to loot the whole inventory though, because some of them are starting to get their cooldowns, and I'm worried about Fiend Cows. I didn't check to see if they have any, but it's a game. They probably have something. So here, okay, I see these guys chasing that panther, and those guys are already dismounted in the back, so I thought I could, dismount and get a sneaky one-shot on one of them, but man, this just shows you how nerfed the dagger is without the royal helmet, right? So, alright, stealth. I sneak in, and I'm waiting for the this spot to expire, and the silence, and he just runs away. Like, what could I do? Oh well. If the Shadow Edge actually landed, he probably would have died because he was already hit by the Demon Helmet, so he would have been silenced for the rest of it. But that tiny little duration when he got to like pop his boots, that's all he took. And then here, this scared the crap out of me because this guy just comes out of nowhere and he's still mounted, right? But he walked into my Bridgewatch cape, which made my mount disappear. And I just had to like pop boots and run after that because I didn't know if he had a group or not. Like his build looks like a gank build. It's one hit base with Think Count. So it looks like a gank build, so I had to run for it. Oh, and then I had to include this little clip right here because look top right, you see that mob right there? It just got enchanted right in front of me. I've never seen that happen before, so I was excited. It just got enchanted right in front of me. Demon Helmet actually feels good for PvE though, because you silence the mob and they actually just die. Like they can't cast any spells on you. Gathering thing. So this was actually funny. I'm just gathering here, and if you look on the minimap, you'll see there's a chest that just spawned, or that just opened actually. So I did this rock early to go for a stealth gank on this chest, and when I get there, I see there's like one person already dismounted and 3 mounted. And at first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for the guy that's dismounted. And then you see me double back there when I realized that the guys that are mounted are all bastions. I thought I was gonna get screwed here. But, and the guy that I killed was like, you can tell it's just pure bait, right? Because this got nothing worth looting on him. And you probably heard me say, I just fucked myself because I thought I was actually gonna die there, but no, the battle nodes have a timer on them when the gallop ends. Ow. So I do get away here as well. What the fuck is this? Yeah, that was a giggle with passions. Man, this one. Alright, looking back, I'm pretty sure I should have just gone in on this one, but I mean, you know, I used my E killing the mobs, so I wasn't too sure, but this guy just dismounted right in front of me. Like, if I used my helmet right, I could have just started auto-attacking him with my jacket and then chain my silence into it, and I'm pretty sure I could have just auto-attacked him to death because we're so gear gapped. But, you know, after after that little hesitation, right, they get to inspect me and they realize I'm all A3, now they're not gonna die. Well, actually, here I could have killed him too, but I didn't use my demon helmet. If I hit him with a demon helmet while he was still on his horse, then he wouldn't be able to use his flare grove afterwards, right? Because the silence doesn't get cleansed by the dismount, just like the royal helmet. So I still could have killed him, but I guess I'm just not used to the new build. Okay, so not long after that encounter, I found this transport caravan, and man, again, like if I had a one-shot dagger build with royal helmet, I would have been able to just snag one of them, right? But without the helmet, I just can't anymore. Like that's just not enough. And you know, I don't even think they nerfed CC to nerf one-shot daggers. I think one-shot dagger is really just like a unlucky casualty kind of thing. Cause like, you know, like I understand why some people think it's OP, but at the same time, like it's a gimmick build, right? if the one shot doesn't work, and so many times it doesn't, right? Because for certain caves, clerk outs, stuff like that, you know. And also you can just dodge a Shadow Edge. If you're mounted especially, you see the Shadow Edge coming, just dodge it. And then you don't get one-shotted. So I don't even think the nerf was targeting one-shot aggers, but well, it just got hit with it. And what can you do? Cry about it, but it's already nerfed. And it's not coming back. So Bob on you? But there's only 2 of us. This was a big mystery to me, because like you saw the blob on my map, but there's only just 2 of them here. I have no idea where the rest of them went. The only thing is maybe they went into that solo dungeon right there. I don't know, and I didn't go check. It was just weird. And this is not a portal zone either, right? So it's not like they can be all stealth there. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I rode around, I checked the area out, there's nobody around. So I decided to try for a stealth gank. And the chest timer, I looked at it earlier, it should come up right after my Yinda spot, so I have time to just sit there and wait for the Yinda spot to come up. Here we go. This guy's already dismounted, so it's not like he can do anything at all. Even though I'm not Royal Helmet anymore, it didn't really matter. And then the other guy saw him dismount for a second there. I don't know what he was thinking. He probably inspected me and just mounted back up. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of today's adventures. I made about 2 mil on this trip, and it took about an hour and 45 minutes. Tomorrow we're gonna pick it back up. Now, I know that if I was going by this 1 death rule, I should be going until I die or until I run out of consumables. But I did already die at the very start, and I kind of cheated by going again. So we're gonna stop now, and tomorrow I'm gonna go again, and I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow.